Ramos, center fielder, leadoff batter.
For the Cibolo Steele Lady Knights.
Cibolo Steele, 6A school here. And we are just getting underway. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch from Holland to Ramos.
And Ramos showing slap. It's two foul balls on 2 pitches, so 0-2 count.
Holland working ahead. The team came together pretty good in Seguin, John.
They did. Showed a little grit, came back and with a big win. And when they got behind early and kept chippity chip.
Chippity chipping away. And they went 5-1 in that tournament. So they are improving, working out a few things. You've got Avery Holland in the circle for the Billies. Ashley Dressen behind the plate. We'll get the infield in here in a little bit. Ball just a little bit inside, it looked like.
Inside.
So 1-2 the count. Ella Weinheimer at first base. You got Maddie Finley at second. Olivia Finley at shortstop. Grace Dicker at third. Ashlyn Weinheimer left field. Carly Nebgen center field. And Carly Reyes is your right fielder today. That's your defense for the Billies. Ramos, the leadoff batter for Cibolo Steele. Ball just outside. That's going to even up the count. At 2-2, I believe. Scoreboard might be a little behind.
A little bit.
Unless I'm off. That's happened. Olivia at shortstop, unable to make the play on the ball. So the Cibolo Steele's going to have a runner on right away at first, and that's going to be the leadoff batter, Ramos.
Yeah, that's a little soft slap to short.
Olivia just kind of bobbled it.
Yeah, took a little short hop in front of her, hit her glove, but popped right back out. And runner safe.
Third baseman Brandon D is up to bat now. TLU commit. She played on the Gulf Coast Bombers team. So no outs, runner at first. So 2-hole batter, Brandon D up to bat now. Holland gets the pitch call. She's going to throw down a bunt, or try to, attempted bunt.
Yeah, she tried to bunt, went off foul down the first baseline.
Avery likes it because it's a strike.
Yep. We'll take it, just a long, loud strike.
So 0-1 the count on D. Michaela Madrid, the catcher, is on deck for Cibolo Steele. Here's the pitch from Holland. She gets the call to D. Throw down. Not in time, off the mark. So they advance the runner into scoring position.
Yep. Batter shows a bunt. The runner takes off. The throw looked like a little bit to the right of the bag. Made it out. Luckily, Carly Nebgen's playing heads up out there in center field and back that up.
Got to back each other up, absolutely. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Brandon D. With a runner at second. Just getting started here, top of the first. Pitch comes in low and outside. 2-1 the count on D, the third baseman. No outs. Beautiful spring-like day here in the Texas Hill Country. We're pushing 80 degrees. I'm wearing shorts, so I'm glad you wore your sunglasses today. I'm on blinding the Fredericksburg crowd here. So 2-1 the count on D with Ramos at second. No outs. Top of the first. Holland toes the rubber. Checks the wristband. Here's the pitch. D's going to lay that one down the first baseline. They wisely let it roll out.
Yes, that was a good decision by Holland there. Rolling down the first baseline. And she just held off of it just for a little bit and let it go foul. So that'll even the count up at 2-2 on D.
So the Billies get the lucky bounce, so to speak, there. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Holland to D. Ramos at second. No outs. Here's the pitch. Change up. Grace Dicker backhands it over to first. Runner will advance, however, to third, so the runner is 60 feet away. Good play there from Grace Dicker.
Yeah, Grace able to field that cleanly with a backhand right over the foul line, and got plenty of arm to get the ball over there to get her out at first.
But the runner does advance, so Cibolo Steele with the runner 60 feet away, and that's going to bring up number 9, Michaela Madrid, the catcher, with Lauren Anderson in the 4-hole, the second baseman. Holland toes the rubber. Madrid steps in.
She shows like a little drag. It just kind of starts running and just holds the bat out there, fouls the ball off back behind the catcher for strike 1.
0-1 the count. So 1 out, top of the first. No score so far, but Cibolo Steele with the runner at third. Holland toes the rubber for the Billies. Here's the pitch. And she swings at a high one. But that's good for Avery because she's 0-2.
That's right. It looked like a rise ball. And she bit on it and swung and fouled it off. Just got enough of it to barely make some noise. Foul it off for strike 2.
So Holland working ahead like she does most of the time. So here comes the 0-2 pitch to Madrid. The southpaw, Avery Holland. That ball comes in high, rise ball. This time the batter does not bite. So 1-2 the count. 1 out, runner at third. Top of the first. Billy's looking to get out of this. Get the bats in hand, see if they can keep their offense rolling. Their offense has been rolling of late. And that's good to see, getting that run support for the pitchers. Here's the pitch from Holland. Fouls that one back.
A nice pitch right at the knees, outside half the plate. That's all she can do is foul that off down the third baseline.
Michaela Madrid is the catcher for Cibolo Steele. 6A school, the Lady Knights. Madrid steps in. Dressen gets the call from Coach Hall, relays it to Holland. Here's the pitch.
Nice pitch.
She's gonna have a K on the day. Her first K on the day, I should say. So 2 down. And that's going to bring up Lauren Anderson, the second baseman. With 2 down now, hopefully we'll leave that runner right there at third. Got a runner 60 feet away. Here's the pitch from Holland. High, outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Anderson steps in. Holland checks the wristband, gets a pitch call. Here it is. Big swing there from Anderson. Swing and a miss, though. Evens up the count at 1-1. So here comes the 1-1 pitch from Holland to Anderson. With a runner at third, 2 outs. She takes a swing at that one as well. Fouls it off. That makes it a 1-2 count, though.
And Lady Knights with Ramos still over on third, 60 feet away. So, you know, they're trying to do whatever they can do to get her across the plate.
Anderson's been taking some big swings. Let's see if Avery can finish the task here and get the bats in our hand. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Holland. Change up.
Outside. Called ball. Wasn't much outside, didn't look like.
2-2 is the count on Anderson. Holland toes the rubber. Checks the wristband. Here's the pitch from Holland. That one high and outside. So a full count on Lauren Anderson, the second baseman. No score so far. Top of the first, just getting rolling here. Here comes the full count pitch from Holland. She's going to hit that one to Dicker. Dicker, nice throw over to first for out number 3, and they're going to leave the runner stranded. And the Billies are going to leave Cibolo Steele empty. We'll be back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.
Have you ever been confused by all the options in the investment world? Or maybe just need someone to sit down with to discuss your goals? Why not schedule some time with Scott Emmel or Mark Southard at SI Wealth Management? Whether it's as simple as rolling over a 401k or starting a college savings plan, or an efficient way of transferring wealth to future generations, identifying the need is the key to identifying the strategy. Call 830-992-3464 to schedule your appointment today. SI Wealth Management, where a handshake and a look in the eye still means something.
Strayer Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair. Name brands like Michelin. Strayer Offers also offers dependable wheel balancing, alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, engine service, belts, and hoses. You get the picture. Also check out the Kawasaki Mules, ready to go to work for you. Strayer Offers, proudly serving Fredericksburg and the Hill Country for 92 years. Stop by at 509 South Adams or call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerOffers.com.
Vogel Tractors, specializing in low-hour, high-quality ag equipment. Area farmers and recreational landowners put their confidence in Van and Jamie, knowing their tractors, loaders, and farm implements will exceed expectations. All equipment is well-serviced and field-tested, and if new is what you need, Vogel Tractors is your Rhino Ag equipment dealer in the Hill Country. Warranties, financing, and delivery is available locally or nationwide. Vogel Tractors, located on Highway 290 between Fredericksburg and Stonewall.
And we are back. And our Billies, for the first time, they have their bats in hand here. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live. Leading off for the Billies, shortstop, Olivia Findlay.
Has a good top half of the inning. Let's see if they can have a strong bottom half now.
Findlay steps in. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one off. 0-1 the count on Olivia.
Yeah, Findlay showing slap. That kind of went out down the third baseline.
So 0-1 is the count. Here's the pitch to Findlay. Catcher tried to help her out a little bit. That's a little low, though.
Yeah.
1-1 the count. In the circle for Cibolo Steele, it's Lee Whites.
That pitch in there for a strike. So 1-2 count on Findlay now, on Olivia Findlay.
Bottom of the first, no score. Cibolo Steele left a runner stranded at third. Grace Dicker got a lot of action in that first inning, didn't she?
She did.
Over there at third base.
And, of course, she's solid as usual.
Yeah, did a great job.
Over there on the hot corner.
The rise ball gets Findlay for out number 1 for the Billies. So 1 out. Emma Robledo up to bat now. And Ashlyn Weinheimer is on deck for the Billies. Let's see if Emma can be a spark plug here. She's done a darn good job so far for the Billies. So let's see if she can get something rolling here for us. Get some base runners. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and outside.
Yeah. Yeah, Robledo's done a good job so far this year, putting the ball in play. She's going to make you beat her. She usually, not a lot of strikeouts. There, what was I saying there? Over the second.
throw is off the mark, so Robledo's going to be safe over at first. The second baseman did a good job at backhanding it, but tried to rush the throw.
Yep. The throw in the dirt, and first baseman not able to hang on to it.
So Robledo gets on the error, the throwing error. Ashlyn Weinheimer up. Ella Weinheimer on deck, and we've got a duck on the pond with one out. Weinheimer steps in. Here's the pitch to Ashlyn. She takes a hack and an off speed.
The off speed is kind of high, hung up there. I guarantee you don't want to throw another one like that.
0-1 the count. Ashlyn has, I believe, 8 dingers on the year. 8 or 9.
8 or 9. She's pretty close to double digits.
Yes, she is. Here's the pitch to Ashlyn Weinheimer. The throw from the catcher is going to be off the mark, but their right fielder does a good job of backing her up. Backing up the first baseman over there, and Emma's going to have to stay over at first.
That's a good job by right field, coming over and backing up that throw.
Like we said in one of our previous broadcasts, everybody's moving. Here's the pitch. Weinheimer fouls that one out.
High foul ball down the first baseline.
Out of play.
That'll bring up a 1-2 count on Ashlyn Weinheimer.
With one out. And Emma Robledo at first. Here comes the pitch from White. Fouled into the net.
Yeah, I think she jammed her a little bit inside with that pitch and on her hands, and all she could do is get a piece of that to stay alive.
The ladies coming off of spring break, or they're still in spring break, but you never know what you're going to get in a game like this when they have a little break. But a break's good, too. That ball just outside. Robledo dives back to the bag.
Yep, another throw down to first. Robledo giving that catcher fits over there at first. And that throw's still a little high, not like the other one, but still a little bit high. Catcher's got to go up and get it. First baseman's got to go up and get it.
White's with the pitch. That one paints the inside corner, so Ashlyn Weinheimer will go down looking on that one.
But in the process of that, Emma Robledo steals second.
There we go. Got her in scoring position. Let's see if Ella Weinheimer can find a gap here and drive her in. Ella steps in the box with 2 outs. Robledo at second. Here's the pitch. Inside. Want to know the count. Maddie Findlay is on deck for the Billies. Ella Weinheimer steps in. Looking at a 1-0 count. Pop to right field. It could fall in there, and it does.
Drops.
And she's going to hang at first, but we're going to have runners on the corners because Robledo will advance.
Yeah, Robledo held up at second base like she's going to tag, but there's 2 outs. So now we got runners at the corners. Ella Weinheimer at first base, Emma Robledo at third, and Maddie Findlay up to bat with 2 outs.
Ella just got that little Texas leaguer, but right fielder tried to make a play on it, but it popped out of her glove. So we're in business here for Maddie.
Strike on the outside part of the plate.
That was a good pitch that time from Whites. So Lee Whites, hopefully we're getting her name pronounced correctly. It's kind of how we saw it on the lineup card. Findlay fouls that one behind us. So 0-2 the count on Maddie Findlay. With runners on the corners and 2 outs, bottom of the first, no score. Whites gets her pitching sign. Here's the pitch. A lot of spin on that ball.
A lot of spin on. She's spinning the ball well. Not a lot of speed, enough, but she's spinning it really well.
Especially on that pitch there. So 0-2. The count remains at 0-2 on Findlay. She's battling in there. White's toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt.
Good job by the catcher there, keeping that in front of her. That probably would have scored Robledo if it had gotten by her.
Catcher is Michaela Madrid for the Lady Knights. Yeah, she was a wall, right?
Yep.
She was a wall. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Maddie. There's a shot to shortstop. Deep over to first. And the first baseman over there is Emma Royer. So from D to Royer, that's going to be out number 3. And we got a couple of goose eggs up on the board. We'll be back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.
Toch Well Service will take care of all your water well needs that come after drilling. They specialize in water pump installation and repairs, servicing windmills, solar pumps, jets, submersible pumps, and pressure tanks. Toch Well Service has been in business since 2002 with 83 years combined experience. Their entire staff is dedicated to their customers. Toch Well Service supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders. Toch Well Service, 830-997-2413. On the web, hillcountrywaterwell.com, and look for them on Facebook.
Dutchman's Meat Market in Fredericksburg is the place for premium meats. Not only can you find the best cuts of meat, but Dutchman's has fresh sandwiches for lunch, a variety of snack sticks, multiple jerkies, and dried sausage. Dutchman's also has a large assortment of rubs, spices, and sauces for all your meats. So go see Dutchman's at 1609 East Main in Fredericksburg, or call in an order at 830-997-5693 or online at dutchmansmarket.com.
Don't forget the poppers! And we are back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live. Our score is 0-0, top of the second. Both teams left runners stranded. Billies left runners on the corners. Cibolo Steele left a runner 60 feet away in the first inning. So here we go. Leading off this inning, first baseman Emma Royer for the Lady Knights. Avery Holland, southpaw freshman for the Billies in the circle. Here's the pitch from Holland. Hit right back to her. She's just not going to throw it over to Ella nice and easy. Over at first for out number 1. So 1 down. That's going to bring up Lee Whites, the pitcher. And on deck is going to be Alyssa
Vicenta, I believe.
The right fielder. Whites, the pitcher, steps in. 1 out, nobody on. Base is empty here. No score. Here's the pitch. Guess he thought it was a little bit too far inside. 1-0 the count on Whites. That pitch looked good from here.
Yeah, it looked good from here too.
Holland toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. Now she evens it up at 1-1. So the 1-1 count now. Pitcher to pitcher here. Dressen gets the pitch call from Coach Hall. Relays it to Holland. She checks the wristband. Here's the pitch. That one hits a gap. Reyes unable to make the play over to first from right field. So they've got a runner at first now with the single from the pitcher, Lee Whites.
That brings up Alyssa Vicenta, the right fielder. Looks like Whites is going to have a courtesy runner come in for her. Looks like Janice Corona will be courtesy running for Whites over at first base.
I need to start writing better. I can't even read my own handwriting. I kind of wrote it like a doctor. It's either Vicenta or Vicente. Or
Vicente.
That's either a Y or an A, but sorry. it's what my mom used to call chicken scratch.
That pitch called a ball. It looked like a really good pitch from here.
Yeah, it did.
He didn't like it, maybe a little high, I guess.
Vicente, the batter, right fielder. Lefty facing lefty here now with a 1-0 count. Holland toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. Good pitch there.
Foul ball off down the third baseline.
Alyssa fouls that one off, but the count's going to be 1-1. Runner still at first. And we've got 1 out, no score. Here's the pitch from Holland. Good pitch. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, that pitch right at the knees on the outside half of the plate looked like.
Holland cool as a cucumber in there with a 1-2 count. 1 out. Runner at first. No score. Here's the pitch. That's going to hit a gap. Olivia and Grace both tried to get a glove on it. Neither one could. It hit the gap pretty quickly there.
Yep.
Hard grounder.
We're kind of right in between them.
Yeah.
One of those tweenums.
One of those tweenums, yeah. We need a few of those when we bat. So runners at first and second now. It's going to bring up Gabby Mota.
Mota looks like the DP.
Designated player for Cibolo Steele. Here's the pitch. Call strike. That one zips in there for 0-1 count. Mota getting her signal from her coach. She steps in the box. Holland gets her pitch call, and the battle begins here. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Shows bunt, pulls back.
So 0-2 the count. Holland working ahead here.
Yeah,
with 1 out.
Runner's taking a big lead on that show bunt, but didn't go anywhere. Ended up going back to their respective bags.
Here's the pitch from Holland to Mota. That one just outside. Good pitch though. That's where you want it. That was a great spot there. Great location. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, 0-2. You want nothing over the plate.
Holland has won a lot of these battles. See if she can do it here. And she'll go down looking for out number 2. Another K. That's 2 Ks for Holland here in this game. So we still got runners at first and second. But we got 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Gabby Garcia now, the left fielder.
First pitch.
Hit to Ella. She feels it, steps on the bag for out number 3. So, once again, Billies do their job on defense. And Cibolo Steele, they leave a couple of base runners stranded. And the score is still 0-0, but we'll have bats in hand when we come back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.
Why buy from Bob Price Chevrolet in Fredericksburg? Hassle-free pricing. No big city gimmicks. Low pressure. Quality service. And Bob Price Chevrolet has a large selection of inventory, a waiting area, covered service area, and showroom. The answers are obvious. Bob Price Chevrolet, 1225 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. On the web, bobpriceautogroup.com.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the lush, thriving lawn from All Around Irrigation, LLC. We are dedicated to providing friendly, professional service to leave you with outstanding results. We have built a reputation for getting the job done right. We offer a number of services, including land clearing, development, rain collection, drainage, and of course, landscaping irrigation. The grass can be greener on your side when you call All Around Irrigation, LLC today.
And we are back, TexasRadio.net, Billies.live. Got a couple of goose eggs on the board. Billies need to change that here in the bottom of the second.
Let's get our bats going.
Avery Holland in the circle and the Billy defense getting it done so far in this one. Now we just need a little run support. Grace Dicker will be leading off for the Billies.
And it's like Ashley Dressen will be on deck.
Both teams have, the story of this game so far, leaving runners stranded. Both teams have had opportunities, just didn't cash in on them.
See if Grace can start something up here with this no-out rally.
Little no-out rally, little spark plug here. Whites with the pitch. He said it's a little low. Bring it up a little, he says. So 1-0 the count on Dicker. Grace steps in. Here's the pitch. High and outside. So 2-0 the count on Dicker.
All right, Whites is ready to go here. Here's the pitch.
Dicker got under that one. The first baseman is there to make the play. That's Emma Royer. She gets under that one. So 1 out. It's going to bring up Ashley Dressen with Carly Reyes on deck.
Next up for the Billies, your catcher, number 13, Ashley
Dressen steps in. John, the Billies have one more regular season game, if you will, against Comfort. That's Saturday morning.
And then we start district.
That's this Saturday morning, right?
This Saturday.
Oh, my. And then district starts on Tuesday against Bandera already.
Yeah, with Bandera here at home.
And then a huge one a week from tomorrow night. 1 week from tomorrow, Friday in Bernie. Bernie right out of the chute. Boy, those games have been, the past couple of years have just been barn burners between the Billies and the Greyhounds.
Yeah, they've been crazy.
Dressen. Shortstop is there to field it. Oh, they're going to say the throw was there in time.
Yeah, that's kind of a soft grounder to short. Well, actually, it was to second base.
Second baseman, sorry, yeah.
And short came over and cut it right before the bag of second base and made the throw to first. Field ump says it was in time. I think some of the Billy faithful here would tell you otherwise.
I beg to differ.
That'll bring up Carly Reyes to the plate.
So 2 down.
Avery Holland will be on deck.
Reyes steps in. Here's the pitch.
Blowing inside. Ball 1.
So 1-0 the count on Reyes. Bottom of the second here. Billies in their home white with red trim. Cibolo Steele, gray, and white. Reyes, could that fall? Is that going to drop in there? Well, it's going to drop into the second baseman's glove, unfortunately.
Second baseman went a ways to get that out towards right center and was able to track it. It kind of floated up in the air and able to get underneath it.
So 3 down, no score, a couple of goose eggs up there still. We'll be back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.
American Muffler and Brake is trusted by folks throughout Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country for general vehicle repair, muffler and brake repair, shocks and struts, alignments, air conditioning, tune-ups, starters, alternators, all general repair on vehicles. Heath Bratcher and his staff are dedicated, honest, and dependable. American Muffler and Brake, 1230 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Call 830-990-8757.
Arrowhead Bank has provided quality banking services for the Texas Hill Country for 96 years. This time-tested practice continues even in today's technologically advanced world. Online commercial services, person-to-person payments, and mobile banking are just a few of the products Arrowhead Bank offers for your financial convenience. Visit us today at arrowheadbanktexas.com and try us out for safe and sound banking technology. Arrowhead Bank, a better brand of banking since 1923. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to the action here. Got us a good one going, if you like defense.
So far, the first 2 innings have been pretty good defensive battles here.
A couple of goose eggs up there, no score, top of the third. Neither team can get a run across.
That'll bring their leadoff back up.
So they're back to the top.
And her first at bat, she slapped to short and was able to get on base, and then stole a base from there, actually.
Center fielder, Azalea Ramos. Here's the pitch to Ramos. In there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Brandolin D is on deck for Cibolo Steele. This was kind of a pickup game. Both teams decided they wanted to try to get a game in over spring break. I'm glad they did. This is fun. Nice day here. Ball just outside.
Oh, that looked like a good pitch. He was outside. It wasn't by very much.
Wasn't by much. 1-1 the count.
Dressen didn't move her glove very much when she caught that ball.
Top of the third. No score. That one's going to be hit to Olivia. That ball sails on her just a little bit. So Ramos is going to be able to advance on the overthrow there from Finley at first. Ball just kind of sailed on her.
Yeah, it sailed on her, went up against the first baseline. Carly Ray is doing a great job of backing the throw up. Tries to throw the runner out at second, and she throws it to left center. And luckily, Ms. Ramos is held up at second base, so no harm, no foul. But that'll bring up Brandolin D, the third baseman, with Michaela Madrid, the catcher, on deck.
And we got Ramos for Cibolo Steele in scoring position here. Here's the pitch to D. She takes a hack at the first pitch. And fouls it out of the park here.
Went right back over the concession stand.
Yeah. Right by the dugout that causes everybody not to be able to see anything.
Yeah, Dinger first at bat, grounded out to Grace Dicker at third.
0-1 the count. Oh, nice changeup. And D bites on that one. Yep, I think Coach Hall saw the same thing we did, that D was aggressive.
Yeah.
Aggressive on that first pitch, so they come back with the changeup. Good pitch call there. 0-2 the count on D with a runner at second. No outs. Top of the third. Woo, that barely missed that outside corner. Wow. That was a good pitch. Good pitch from Holland there, the southpaw freshman for the Billies. 1-2 the count on D. The Lady Knights have a runner at second. Here's the pitch from Holland.
Foul ball back behind us.
Count remains
1-2 count.
Remains at 1-2. What did Dee do up her last at bat?
Yeah, she grounded out to Grace at third base.
That's right. Grace had a couple of outs in that. That was back in the first inning. She had a lot of action, Grace did, in that first inning. That ball is going to hit Brandolin D. So we got runners at first and second. Her and Holland kind of eye each other a little bit there.
Did. Thought she might make a move, and Dressen might have to tackle her running right out there.
So we got runners at first and second now with no outs, and that's going to bring up Michaela Madrid, the catcher. That's the three-hole batter here for Cibolo Steele with Lauren Anderson on deck. Cibolo Steele with runners at first and second. Madrid steps in.
Miss Madrid, her first at bat, struck out looking.
Avery did not get the call on that one. Might have been a tad high, maybe, or tad outside.
I don't know what was wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out loud here. 1-0 the count. Holland toes the rubber with no outs. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch from Avery.
That ball hit to
center field, and Nebgen has to run up on it, so the runners will hold. So runners still at first and second. Both teams have left runners stranded in this game. They've had opportunities, haven't been able to capitalize. So we got one out now, John.
One out, and the cleanup batter, Lauren Anderson, is up. She also grounded out she was a victim of Grace Dicker there at third base, her first at bat.
Ball just high and outside, just a tad high. 1-0 the count to Anderson with runners at first and second. One out. Top of the third inning here. Beautiful day for softball here in Fredericksburg. Here's the pitch. Boy, she gets a hold of that one down the first base line. And that's going to roll all the way to the fence. And Cibolo Steele going to score one. They got a mix up on the base path. Runner having to go back to second. She dives, gets there, but we had an opportunity to get another out there. Yep. As they did have a little mix up on the base path. Brandel D decides not to come home. So luckily, we only give up a run here so far. They could have, I think, had two. So we'll take that.
Yeah, that'll bring up first baseman Emma Royer. Her last at bat, she grounded it back to Avery Holland.
So one out. Cibolo Steele, one run. Billies, none. Top of the third. Nice changeup from Holland, off speed, to Emma Royer, the first baseman. Steele with runners at second and third here with one out.
And that'll be Lee Whites, the pitcher, will be on deck.
Cibolo Steele leads it 1-0. Here's the pitch from Holland. That ball also hit foul, though, down the first base line. But, yeah, Anderson, man, she got a hold of that one and hard hit.
Well, I was
down the
looking
first
at the
baseline earlier, and it made it all the way to the fence.
Well, I was watching the ump for a call because where we're at, it's hard to see that first baseline, and he never made a call. He never said fair. He never said foul. He never said anything. So everybody just kept running.
Wasn't fair by a whole lot. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And she's going to go down looking. So there's Avery's third strikeout here in this game. So two down now. Hopefully we leave the runners right where they are. And that's going to bring up
Lee Whites, the
pitcher. I believe she got a base hit last time, did she not?
Yeah, she singled to right last at bat.
So Whites steps in. Here's the pitch from Holland. Paints that outside corner for an 0-1 count. 0-1 the count, two outs. Cibolo Steele leading it 1-0 over the Billies. Their run in this inning just happened a little while ago if you're just joining us. Change up, she doesn't bite, 1-1 the count. Runners at second and third.
Alyssa Vicente will be, the right fielder, will be on deck.
Hopefully we'll get out of this and get our bats in hand and get back in this one. Another shot to first. Hard hit to Ella, and Avery backs her up and scoops it for the third out. Good play there. Good job from Avery coming out of the circle to become a defender and help Ella out there. That ball was hit pretty hard down the first baseline and little ricochet. And
went off Ella's knee, looked like her shin, and went straight back to Avery on the pitching rubber and able to get it to
and then she flips it to Ella out of the glove. I love that play. Good stuff. We'll be back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live. Our scores: Cibolo Steele 1, Fredericksburg 0, but that's about to change, hopefully. We'll be right back.
It's game day for our Fredericksburg Battling Billies. Church's Chicken in Fredericksburg has game day specials. The $20 game day and the $25 MVP family special. 12 dark pieces, 3 large sides, 6 honey butter biscuits, half a gallon of tea, and 4 apple pies. Student lunch specials starting as low as $4. Available for everyone Monday through Friday, 11 to 2, and dollar drinks all day. Try the Flamin' Honey Megabytes combo. Church's Chicken in Fredericksburg. Open every day, 10:30 to 10, 614 East Main, 830-997-7333.
Cordially Invited, a special service for special events, anywhere in the Hill Country. Family and friends won't have to miss it after all. From the producers of Billies.live, cordiallyinvited.live. Find us in all the familiar places.
College Promoters USA, founded and located in San Antonio, operates as the only family-owned college recruiting company in Texas that brings a truly professional, local, and face-to-face approach to area high school student athletes and their families. If your son or daughter is serious about college athletics, call them at 210-494-6363 or visit collegepromotersusa.com anytime. College Promoters USA, the best investment a parent can make in their high school student athletes.
And we are back. Avery Holland pitching today for the Billies, steps in, leading off in this inning. Billies down by a run, 1-0. But again, we were able to play good defense and leave a couple stranded for Cibolo Steele. Now we just got to tie this thing up, make it a new ball game. There's a shot.
A hard hit ball to left center.
And it's hit over the center fielder's head. And a stand-up double for Avery Holland, helping herself out here.
There you go. That's the way to start it off.
Good hard hit ball, so no outs, and we're back to the top of the order. So Olivia Findlay up to bat now. Billies in business here with Holland in scoring position already. Let's see if they get her a courtesy runner since she's in the circle here.
Looks like somebody's going to come run for her.
Cameron Robinson going to be running for Avery. And you've got Emma Robledo on deck and Olivia Findlay is batting now for the Billies. Billies down 1-0, but putting a little pressure on the Cibolo Steele defense right now.
And no outs, runner at second. Let's see if Finley can move Robinson over. There's
it's hit to Whites, and then she feels it.
We got to get that down.
And that's going to be a double play.
Yeah, Olivia shows slap, hits a ball back to the pitcher in the air who catches it. I think that was a called play for Robinson to go because Robinson was halfway to third already. And, of course, Whites turns around, makes an easy throw to second base for the double play.
And Robledo is up to bat now with Ashlyn Weinheimer on deck. Got 2 outs now, nobody on. Robledo steps in. Here's the pitch. I believe that caught her elbow. Yes, it did. So she's going to get a free pass here. It's not free, I guess. A little pain involved.
Leave a mark.
There's a little price to pay, yeah. Take one for the team there.
All right, that'll bring up Ashlyn Weinheimer with Ella Weinheimer on deck. You have Robledo over at first and 2 outs now.
Ashlyn taking a few practice swings here, steps in. White's toes the runner, a rubber. Ashlyn fouls that one out of play. So 0-1 the count on Ashlyn Weinheimer with a runner at first. Emma Robledo. Billy's down by a run, 1-0.
All right, I'd rather see no-out rallies, but now would be a good time for a 2-out rally.
We'll take a 2-out rally, absolutely. There's a jam sandwich, as we call it. A pitch inside. Ashland took a hack at it. 0-2 the count now. 2 outs. Nobody, Robledo on it first. Bottom of the 3rd inning.
The 0-2 count to Weinheimer. Here's the pitch.
That one's going to be in the stands over here. Oh!
Way up in the air. That's a high foul ball.
Hit the stands, make a little noise. Make a little noise.
Wake those spectators up.
That's what you call rattling somebody's cage right there. So 0-2 the count on Ashland Weinheimer.
That sounded like it rattled some teeth. Not just their cage.
Here's the pitch to Ashland. Fouls another one back behind us.
That went off the concession stand roof.
So the count will remain at 0-2. 2 down. Lady Knights leading by 1 run. That came, well, in this inning.
Yep.
We're at the bottom of the 3rd now. We've had our opportunities.
We have. Left runner stranded each inning.
Here's the pitch to Ashland Weinheimer. Catcher's there. Bounces out of the glove, but then she's able to rebound and get it.
Yep.
She kept her eye on that one, and it bounced up and bounced back into her glove for out number 3. So the Billies are going to come up empty. 1-0 is our score with Cibolo Steele on top. We'll be back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.
Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet. Looking for unlimited data and downloads, or maybe you just need to extend your service to your barn or B&B? Bee Creek's technology and unmatched customer service has provided telecommunication in the Hill Country since 2001. If you're tired of data caps and slow internet, give them a call, 866-990-1258, or check them out online at beecreek.net, the most reliable high-speed internet in the Texas Hill Country.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battle and Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $6.99, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride Iberalis.
And we are back, TexasRadio.net, Billies.live. Thank you all for joining us. Beautiful Thursday afternoon, spring break. We've got Alyssa Vicente, the batter. She's going to be leading off this inning. Top of the 4th here for Cibolo Steele. The Lady Knights were able to get a run across in the 3rd. So they lead it 1-0. Billy's playing good, tight defense. We just can't get our bats going yet.
Her first at bat, Miss Vicente was able to single the left, I believe. Yeah, she singled the left field.
So 1-0. Top of the 4th. Here's the leadoff batter. Here's the pitch. That hit right to Grace Dicker. Third baseman for the Billies. The McMurray commit feels it for out number 1. Here, top of the 4th. It's going to bring up Gabby Mota.
And
designated player. What did she do the last time?
Her first at bat, she struck out looking.
I was going to say, did she go down looking? That's what I remember. I think so. Holland toes the rubber with 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. This time she takes a swing at the first pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Pardon me, 0-1 the count. So Holland working ahead here.
Coach Hall giving some instruction to her infield.
Telling her to move back a little. Move because now here, are we going to, I feel like I want to call golf here. Are we going to see the changeup? Could we see the changeup here? She came out of her shoes on the first swing. Nope, not that time, but call strike. This time she's looking. So 1-1 the count.
That would be, with a lefty pitcher, that would be a screwball breaking on the outside. Is that correct?
That is
Opposite
correct.
already.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I always have to think about it myself. There's that changeup.
Yep. It's a good spot for that changeup right there, though. Oh, I guess he didn't call that other pitch a strike. I thought he did.
I thought he did, too.
The scoreboard says 2-1.
I'm wondering if it's not
1-2.
Yeah. We'll find out here in a little bit, I guess. That one hit to Reyes. She gets position on it for out number 2. We don't have to worry about the count. So a 1-0 game here.
That will bring up Gabby Garcia, the left fielder, and she grounded out to first, her first at bat.
So we got 2 outs, top of the 4th here. Let's get this last out and get our bats working. Here's the pitch from Holland.
She
hit right back to bunted, right back to Holland. Maddie made the play over to first from second. And they're saying she didn't get her foot on the bag in time. Because Ella had to crash that bunt. But I thought Maddie was there in time. I thought the throw was there in time, but
I thought
like Coach Brookshire says, I'm a little biased.
This will bring up the leadoff once again for Steele, Azalea Ramos, the center fielder.
They got a runner at first, 2 outs with a 1-0 lead. Steele, Lady Knights leading over the Billies. High and outside.
Yeah, Ramos' last at bat, she slapped and reached on a throwing error.
So 1-0 the count on Garcia, the left fielder. Oh, I'm sorry, we're back to the top. That's Ramos. Sorry about that. That's Azalea Ramos, the center fielder, batting now. With 2 outs and a runner at first. Here's the pitch. That ball just died right in front of the batter's box.
That was crazy.
I mean, have you ever, it just,
it didn't move. It hit the third.
You think that was an inch away from the front line of that batter's box? Whew, either way, now we got runners at first and second. 2-hole batter Brandolyn D is up, the third baseman here for Cibolo Steele. They lead it 1-0.
Her last at bat, she was hit by a pitch.
Holland toes the rubber. Here's the pitch from Avery. She gets a hold of that changeup on the first pitch. Woo! Almost got her over there at third. Good throw from Ashlyn Weinheimer out there at left field, but bases are loaded now. Brandolyn D wasn't fooled by the first pitch changeup there. She made up her mind. I think she was going to swing at the first pitch no matter what it was, and she waited.
Yep. That'll bring up the catcher, Michaela Madrid. And her last at bat, she flied out to center field. We got bases loaded, 2 outs.
If there's a time to leave runner stranded, it's right now.
Right now would be a good one.
Here's the pitch from Holland. They're swinging at the first pitch.
Fouled that off down the first baseline.
Avery won that battle. Long, loud strike, 0-1 the count. One to nothing. See if we can get out of this one. It's only a 1-0 ball game right now, top of the 4th. Madrid steps in. She's been doing a good job behind the plate for Steele as well. So here's the pitch. Holland checks the wristband. The pitch to Madrid. Just outside.
Man.
The crowd going, woo!
That looked like a good pitch.
Oh, didn't it?
But now 1-1 count on Madrid.
Madrid steps in. Holland toes the rubber. Checks the wristband. Here's the pitch from the Billy Southpaw. Another one just outside, so 2-1 the count. on Michaela Madrid.
We're lefty on lefty, and he's not giving her anything on the outside half of the plate.
So Michaela steps in. Here's the 2-1 pitch. With bases loaded, Billies down by 1 run. Top of the 4th. Here's the pitch. That hit foul down the first baseline. Evens up the count now at 2-2. Pretty suspenseful here.
Little excitement.
Let's leave these 3 ducks on the pond. Billies need to we need to wake those bats up.
Yes, we do.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Holland as she toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Madrid. She gets under that one. Ella has a chance to make the play over at the first base foul territory, and out number 3 there. We'll be back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live. Our score is still 1-0. We got to wake up those bats when we come back.
The Inside Story has been family-owned and operated since 1981. The Inside Story is your custom decorating center with in-house designers, and the owners install your flooring too, so you know satisfaction is guaranteed. They sell carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, luxury vinyl, area rugs, wallpaper, paint, and much more. See the Inside Story's extensive showroom, Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg, online at theinsidestorytx.com.
Hill Country Refrigeration has provided the Texas Hill Country with quality heating, air conditioning, and commercial refrigeration service for 45 years. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Hill Country Refrigeration can also assist with new construction design and installation. Hill Country Refrigeration, customizing comfort in the Hill Country since 1974. Call 830-997-2584. Online, hillcountryrefrigeration.com. License number TACLB 005208C.
And we are back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live. Good crowd here at the old ball yard.
Well, it's a beautiful afternoon.
Ken Smith just told us what did he say? He's never seen a 3-1-3 put out.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened earlier.
That doesn't happen very often. Ella Weinheimer will be leading off for the Billies here. We need some kind of spark. Got to wake these bats up, John.
Got to get them going. Go splash some water on them, do something. Give them some Mountain Dew, do something.
Get a little caffeine in those bats.
Have Maddie Finley on deck.
Cibolo Steele. They were all huddled up in the circle. Now we are ready for the action here. Lee Whites is still in the circle for Cibolo Steele. See if we can get rid of that goose egg. Ella leading off here. Ball outside, low and outside. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, it's probably still 80 degrees. It's a little more overcast now. There's a breeze blowing straight in from left center towards the plate.
Here's the pitch to Weinheimer, inside. So Ella's ahead here, 2-0. With no outs, Billy's down by 1 run. Bottom of the 4th. Ella Weinheimer steps in. Here's the pitch from Whites. That's a called strike. 2-1 is the count now on Ella. See if she can be a spark plug here.
Might get something going here.
Here's the pitch to Ella. Bet she wishes she had that one back.
Yeah. So evens it up at 2-2.
2-2's our count. Billy's down by a run, 1-0. Nobody on here, just getting the bottom of the 4th rolling. Ella's the leadoff batter here, bottom of the 4th. There's a shot. That could be gone.
That's a hard shot right
That's
there.
gone. No, it's not gone. I thought it was going to be gone.
It's off the top of the
Either
fence.
way, it's a double. It hit the top of the fence, didn't it?
Yep, hit the top of the fence, like at the top of the eye. They got a new windscreen out in the outfield. It's Billy Pride Uberales and hit the top of the eye, and the first eye in Billy.
She dotted the eye?
She dotted the eye.
Darn. Didn't quite go over, but stand-up double nonetheless. That'll be a spark.
Like she's a courtesy runner is going to come in for Weinheimer. That will be Zara Stanton.
Next up for the Billies, number 3, Maddie Finley.
Ella gets the Skittles, I think, for that. From Coach Raymer over there. All right, so we're in business now. Got a runner at second. Maddie Finley up. With no outs, runner at second. Here's the pitch. She lays down the bunt, sacrifice bunt, does her job as we, they didn't tag her out over there, did they?
No.
Okay, good deal. Whoa.
And Maddie Finley laying down a sacrifice bunt down the first baseline, moves the runner over. Standing around in third, almost got a little far. They took the backdoor throw and get her, and almost got a little far from the bag there, but able to get back. So
we're still where we need to be and where we're supposed to be. So yeah, good sacrifice bunt there from Maddie Finley. We got a runner 60 feet away now. Stanton running for Ella Weinheimer, and Grace Dicker's got a chance to tie this thing up.
Yep, the Steele coaches arguing that call over at third. They thought she was out. Umpires confer, and the call remains the same, safe.
So Grace steps in. Here's the pitch. Call strike. Painted the inside corner on that one, and 0-1 the count. Cibolo Steele leading at 1-0, but we've got a runner 60 feet away. 1-1 the count. That one just a little bit too far inside.
Yeah, I think that one might have been a little bit low.
And a little low.
Kind of at her shins. Let's see if Grace can't get us started here. A high foul ball off down the third baseline.
So 1-2 the count now on Dicker. We've got Ashley Dressen on deck for the Billies. Whites checks the wristband. Here's the pitch. There's a shot that's going to score a run. Good shot there from Grace Dicker, and the Billies tie this one up. Stanton touches home plate to tie this thing up at 1.
That's a good hard hit line drive right back up the middle.
So the Billies tied up here. Carly Reyes on deck, and batting now for the Billies is Ashley Dressen. 1 out, and that was the sacrifice bunt from Maddie Finley.
Yep, so important to get that runner moved over.
And it was pay dirt here as the Billies tied up, 1 run apiece. Ashley Dressen steps in. Whites toes the rubber. Got a runner at first, 1-1. Change up, throw down, not in time.
Grace with her signature head first dive there into second, and she's in there easy.
So we're in business again. Runner in scoring position, and that's Grace Dicker. Ashley Dressen steps in.
Yeah, 0-1 count on Dressen.
1-1 is our score, 1 out. Here's the pitch. So that one's going to be hit down the first baseline. First baseman tried to make a play on it.
And she almost got there to it. She went a long way and almost got it.
But Dressen is staying alive.
But just a long.
If you want to sing like the Bee Gees, I'll let you.
It's a long, loud strike.
She's staying alive. 0-2 the count on Dressen.
No, you don't want to hear me sing.
Little falsetto.
Oh, it'd be false, all right. It'd be bad.
Swing. She took a big hack at that one. You want to sing tenor? 10 or so miles away from here?
Yeah. It'd probably still be too close.
Her count remains at 0-2 on Dressen. Whites toes the rubber. There's the pitch. Low and inside.
That'd be a 1-2 count on Dressen now.
With 1 out. 1-1 is our score. Top of the 5th.
No, bottom of the fourth.
Bottom of the fourth, like I said. That ball inside.
No, that was close.
It was close. 2-2 the count on Dressen. Good solid base hit. Could score another run here.
It could.
Billies could take the lead. Here's the pitch.
Pitch high, so now full count. That Dressen battle is still full count, so something's fixing to happen on this pitch.
Something got to give. Whites checks the wristband, toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Ashley Dressen, our catcher. She's going to draw the walk.
That looked like a good pitch. But, in our favor, she draws the walk, so she's over on first.
That's going to bring up Carly Reyes, right fielder for the Billies, with runners at first and second. And we got one out, and we just tied this thing up here, bottom of the fourth. Let's see if we can continue to do a little damage here and actually take the lead.
Steele coach calling time and talking to her catcher for a minute. Now we got Reyes in the box. And Holland on deck.
Reyes steps in. She waits on that changeup. And we're going to have bases full now. So we're putting pressure on the Cibolo Steel Lady Knights defense.
Yep. Reyes did a great job waiting on that pitch and hit it right between shortstop and third base out into left field.
Avery hit one over the center fielder's head a little while ago. I guess left center.
Yeah.
See if she can get a hold of another one here. Swing and a miss there. 0-1 the count on Holland. Bases full. Billies have a chance to get a few more runs here. Get a little cushion. Tied up at 1 right now. Bottom of the fourth, one out. Here's the pitch.
Foul ball back behind the plate.
0-2 the count.
They have Olivia Finley on deck.
Yeah, we'll be back to the top. Let's hope Avery can get a hold of one here. Drive in a couple.
Just put it in play, put it in play.
Good things happen when you put it in play.
Rise ball, she's able to get a piece of it and foul it off.
She just caught the top of her bat, or she just caught the bottom of the ball. But she's still alive.
She's still in there. It only takes one.
That's right. Only takes one pitch. Count remains 0-2 on Avery Holland. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one off.
Another foul ball down the third baseline.
She's battling in there. She's a battling Billy. So 0-2 the count on Holland with bases full. Number 9 steps in. Whites toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. It's going to be popped up to the center fielder. Or actually, pardon me, the shortstop was there to get that one.
Yeah, right out to the edge of the grass.
Yeah, I thought the shortstop, the center fielder was going to run up and get that one, but it kind of just died up there in the breeze. And
yeah, it's kind of deceiving. It looked like it was going to go farther than it did.
It did, didn't it? It sure did.
All right, so that'll bring Olivia Finley up with bases still loaded and now 2 outs. With Emma Robledo will be on deck.
Our score is 1-1. We're tied up at 1. Bottom of the fourth. That one's going to be hit out. And looks like the shortstop was there to make the play for out number 3. So we're going to stay at 1 each. We're tied up at 1. We'll be back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.
When you have an accident in that vehicle you rely on, there is peace of mind in the Hill Country. Lance's Body and Paint, they offer all types of collision repair. They work with all insurance companies. Lance's Body and Paint is iCar certified, so you know you're getting the latest repair technology in Fredericksburg and in the Texas Hill Country. Lance's Body and Paint, Highway 290 East in Fredericksburg, supports our Fredericksburg Battling Billies. Call 830-990-2900.
Hills of Texas Homes in Fredericksburg designs homes for you built by engineers. The Stevens family does everything in-house to build your home, so no outside architect or plan designer is required. When you're building the home of your dreams, that's peace of mind. Hills of Texas Homes has won numerous awards from the Hill Country Builders Association and Parade of Homes. Hills of Texas Homes will work with you through the entire building process. Call 830-889-7900 or visit hillsoftexashomes.com.
Back to the action here. We got us a ball game. 1-1 is our score.
It is. Billy's giving 6A Steele a run for their money here.
Yeah. We had bases loaded with 1 out and left those runners stranded. That's kind of been the story here. The Billy Bats. We've left a lot of runners stranded. However, we were able to tie this one up, so it's anybody's game here. Cibolo, they get their run in the 3rd. We get ours here in the 4th. Bottom of the 4th. Top of the 5th now. They're at the 4-hole hitter. That's number 8, Lauren Anderson, the second baseman for the Lady Knights. 1-1 ball game, nobody on. Just getting rolling here as Anderson will be leading off here, top of the 5th.
Yep, she reached safely on a line drive out to right field her last at bat.
Holland toes the rubber. Here's the pitch from Avery.
Foul ball down the first baseline.
So 0-1 the count. Anderson hit a hard shot that was fair down the first baseline earlier.
Yeah, I think she drove in their run. I think, if I remember that right.
Here's the 0-1 pitch from southpaw Avery Holland to Anderson. Change-up, she lays off that one.
It's a good spot for that change-up right there.
You bet. Fell off the table on the outside part of the plate. 1-1 the count. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Holland to Anderson.
A hard hit ball down the third baseline, foul.
Long, loud strike, though. 1-2 the count on Anderson. Billies, most of this season, have been playing pretty good defense for the most part. We've had a few struggles here and there, but they've been playing some pretty good error-free ball. Or maybe not error-free, but not compounding errors.
Yeah. Another foul ball down the third baseline.
So 1-2 the count on Anderson. Top of the 5th, nobody on. Just getting rolling here. 1-1 ball game. 1-1. Billy's just tied it up here, bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch to Anderson. And the rise ball gets her swinging. A swing and a miss. That's 4 Ks in this game for Avery Holland. So 1 down. Good rise ball there from the freshman southpaw Holland.
That'll bring up Emma Royer,
first baseman for Cibolo Steele.
Yeah, she went down looking her last at bat.
So here's the pitch from Holland to Royer. Paints the outside corner.
A great pitch right there by Holland.
So 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Holland to Royer. Change up. 1-1 the count. We're all tied up at 1. Top of the 5th. Holland checks the wristband, gets the pitch call. That one's going to be hit to right field. That's going to be over Reyes' head. It's going to roll to the fence. Royer got some wheels. She's going to have a stand-up double. And she puts herself immediately in scoring position. We do have 1 out, though. Runner at second now. So first baseman Royer with a hard shot out to right field. It's going to bring up Lee Whites, the pitcher for the Lady Knights.
And I believe she grounded out to first her last at bat. I think that was that 3-1-3 out last inning.
Pitcher to pitcher here. Holland toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. That ball just a tad high, maybe. Looked good from here, but yeah, he said bring it down a little, so a little high, he says. 1-0 the count. Runner at second. 1-1 ball game. Top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Low and outside.
2-0 count now on White. 1 out and runner on second base.
It's a rarity for Holland to work from behind. That does not happen very often, folks. Very, very seldom. 2-0 the count on Whites. Holland toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. There's a shot. Hits a gap. Hard hit ball. And that's going to score a run. So Whites, unfortunately for us, as Billy fans, helps herself out and gets another run on the board. And the Lady Knights take a 2-1 lead. I'm sure Whites is going to have a courtesy runner since she is in the circle for the, yep, here we go. Who's going to be running for her, John? What we got here?
That will be
number 3.
Janice Corona. And I believe that's who ran for her last time when she got on base last time. But at the plate now will be Alyssa Vicente, the right fielder.
She's batting from the left side. And we got a runner at first now with 1 out. 2-1. Here's the pitch. She swings at a high one.
Yeah,
and we'll take it.
Fouls it off back behind the plate.
Avery working ahead again as usual here. 0-1 the count.
Corona's still over on first. We have 1 out. And Steele is up now 2-1 in the top of the 5th.
Holland toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. High outside.
That pitch has got a little velocity coming in there. It's coming in there pretty quick.
Yeah, it is. Good pop. 1-1 the count. With 1 out, runner at first. Steele has not been able to get the runner moved over.
Another foul ball back behind the plate. That'll bring a 1-2 count.
I was going to say, that's where Holland wants to be. Working ahead here, 1-2. Now you got some wiggle room, if you will.
Yep.
What did I say last year? Pull a little junk out of the trunk here.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Holland checks the wristband, gets the pitch call from Coach Hall. That must have come in a little high. 2-2 the count.
I think Dressen was looking for that strike call there. It looked like a great pitch to slapper, but in the meantime, Corona advances over to second base.
Steele with a steal. Here's the pitch. Hit to Grace. Ella makes the throw over to third, but she's there in time. But we do get the out over at first. Grace Dicker fields a nice one cleanly over there on the hot corner of third base. So we got 2 down now, but they got a runner 60 feet away with a one-run lead. They lead it 2-1.
That'll bring up Gabby Mata. She, I believe, flied out to right field her last at bat, Carly Reyes.
So 2 down. Top of the 5th here. Steele with 1 run in the 3rd, 1 run here in the 5th. That's their 2 runs. We scored 1 in the bottom of the 4th. So it's 2-1. Want to know the count? That ball came in and looked like a tad high again. Not much.
No, it doesn't look much.
Not much. So want to know the count? Holland toes the rubber. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
A hard hit foul ball down first base. So that'll even it up at 1-1. Mata here is the DP. She's the designated player for Steele.
Billies need to leave that runner stranded there at 3rd, come back and get their bats going. That'll be an ideal situation. Here's the pitch from Holland. She takes a hack.
That changeup had her way out in front. A foul ball back behind the plate.
That breeze is picking up again. You can hear it in our microphones. Nice day, though. A lot of folks wearing shorts, kind of got that spring feeling.
I know the bugs are out.
High and outside. That evens up the count at 2-2. Yeah, we didn't have many chances to freeze the mosquitoes, did we?
No. I don't know, it's just me or maybe I stink or something, but there's gnats all over the side of this table, the little black gnats.
Well, they're on both of our sides, if that makes you feel any better.
Ball low from Holland. Bring a full count.
Full count on the DP.
Yeah, I can't see yours over there. I thought it was just my side that was stinking over here.
Well, I didn't tell you, I cut up some fish on this table yesterday. So. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. There we go.
A miss on Mata. Strike
Good
3.
deal.
Out number 3.
Now let's get the bats in hand here. Steele, though, they get another run on the board. They lead it 2-1. We'll be back. Bottom of the 5th coming up. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.
Have you ever been confused by all the options in the investment world? Or maybe just need someone to sit down with to discuss your goals? Why not schedule some time with Scott Emmel or Mark Southard at SI Wealth Management? Whether it's as simple as rolling over a 401k or starting a college savings plan, or an efficient way of transferring wealth to future generations, identifying the need is the key to identifying the strategy. Call 830-992-3464 to schedule your appointment today. SI Wealth Management.
Strayer Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair. Name brands like Michelin. Strayer Offers also offers dependable wheel balancing, alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, engine service, belts, and hoses. You get the picture. Also check out the Kawasaki Mules, ready to go to work for you. Strayer Offers, proudly serving Fredericksburg and the Hill Country for 92 years. Stop by at 509 South Adams or call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerOffers.com.
Back to the action. You can see a good crowd here at the old ball yard today for a Thursday. Spring breaking it. Billy's got a little work to do here, down by a run. Cibolo Steele put up a run in that last inning, top of the 5th, to lead it 2-1 now. Emma Robledo is going to be leading off for the Billies here in the bottom of the 5th. So Robledo leading off for the Billies, and Ashlyn Weinheimer will be on deck for Fredericksburg. Billies, like I said, got a little work to do here, down by a run. Bottom of the 5th. Good game. These are the kind of games you want, though. You want good competition. White's doing a good job in the circle for the Lady Knights. There's her pitch. Good job, Robledo laying off of that one. Comes in high. 1-0 the count. So here comes the 1-0 count to Robledo. White's toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. Off speed.
And the outside.
2-0 the count. So Robledo working ahead here in the batter's box. 2-0. Here's the pitch from White's.
Foul ball back behind the plate.
Makes the count 2-1 on Robledo with no outs. She's leading off here. Bottom of 5. Billy's down by a run, 2-1. Able to tie it up at 1 in the 4th. There's a hard hit shot right back to the pitcher. Did it graze her elbow?
I think it went off her elbow.
Because I noticed she was grimacing and holding it. That ball was hit right back at her. That could be a scary thing for those pitchers, just 43 feet away from the barrel. Of course, by the time they release a ball, they're probably closer to 39 or
it didn't look
40
like,
feet.
I think that just grazed her, though. The ball didn't look like it changed direction any when it hit her.
Right. So it might have just kind of nicked her, but it hit her on the funny bone, and that ain't funny.
The Whites will come out. See if I can get a number on
who's coming in here.
Yeah, so we have a pitching change.
Their jerseys don't have numbers in the front, so let's see if she turned around. Number 21.
That'll be Jasmine Chavez. Will be coming in relief now.
So we're going to take a break while she warms up and at least get one commercial break in, maybe 2. We'll be back, TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.
Vogel Tractors, specializing in low-hour, high-quality ag equipment. Area farmers and recreational landowners put their confidence in Vantage Amy, knowing their tractors, loaders, and farm implements will exceed expectations. All equipment is well-serviced and field-tested, and if new is what you need, Vogel Tractors is your Rhino Ag equipment dealer in the Hill Country. Warranties, financing, and delivery is available locally or nationwide. Vogel Tractors, located on Highway 290 between Fredericksburg and Stonewall.
And we're back to the action. We've got pitching change here. Jasmine Chavez is the pitcher now for the Lady Knights, and they've got a 2-1 lead.
All right,
Robledo with a hard shot right back at the pitcher Whites. We think it grazed her elbow. She's coming out, and that's where we are now.
So Chavez says she's ready. So runners go back to Robledo goes back to first base, and they huddle up in the circle. And you got Ashlyn Weinheimer hitting now with Ella Weinheimer on deck. No outs with Emma Robledo on first base. Billy's down 2-1 or 1-2.
So Ashlyn Weinheimer steps in. Got a different pitcher with a different wind-up, different speed. The hardest part is adjusting to the speed difference. That ball high and outside.
Yeah, I think that little test run there. Weinheimer showing bunt. See what their infield does, how they're moving and where they're playing and covering. And pulls back for ball 1.
Chavez gets her pitch call. Here's the pitch.
Like an off-speed coming in and fouled off behind the catcher by Weinheimer. 1-1 count now.
Yeah, her and White's definitely have 2 different speeds. Ashlyn Weinheimer steps in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. She gets a hold of that one over the right fielder's head. It's going to roll to the fence. Robledo's going to hustle on in. She's going to tie this one up. And that's going to be a triple there for Ashlyn Weinheimer.
Ashlyn's in there easy with the stand-up triple. Robledo home easy.
So we're going to tie this up at 2. And that's going to bring up Ella Weinheimer.
With Maddie Finley on deck.
Ella dotted the I out there at the Billies. Almost went over. But like you said earlier, I think it hit the top of the fence. Bounced back in. High, outside.
Yeah, you take away a little of this breeze that's blowing in, and any other day, that ball's gone.
Want to know the count on Ella Weinheimer? This thing's tied up at 2. No outs, and we got a runner 60 feet away.
That off-speed drops in for a strike.
1-1 the count. Ella Weinheimer steps in. Here's the pitch. She gets out ahead of that one, a little lunging a little bit there.
And the ball foul, and I believe the first
they catch it over there? Oh, okay. Okay, they caught it over there, so 1 out.
Come on, Maddie!
Got to bring Maddie Finley up with Grace Dicker on deck.
So we got 1 out. We're tied up at 2. Bottom of the 5th. Maddie waits on that one. That's going to drive in Weinheimer. So Ashlyn Weinheimer, an RBI for Maddie Finley. And that's going to bring up Grace Dicker now. And the Billies take a 1-run lead now.
That's it. Nothing hard, nothing fancy. Just she got it done.
Rally time.
Not a hard line drive, but more of a line drive back up the middle and drove it out into center field and gives Weinheimer time to get across.
So Grace Dicker. Finley gets a steal. Another steal on the year. She led the team in steals last year. So we got a runner in scoring position now for Grace Dicker.
And first pitch called a ball, so
right.
1-0 count on Dicker, 1 out, and Maddie Finley at second base. Billy's now with a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the 5th.
Grace Dicker steps in. Here's the pitch. Outside. That ball had a little more zip than her other pitches.
It did. A little higher, too.
1-0 the count. Maddie Finley at second. 1 out. Here's Dicker. Here's the pitch. Comes in a little high. So 2-0 the count on Grace Dicker now. Billies lead this one 3-2. It's been a good game so far. That one bounces off the plate, gets away from the catcher, and Maddie Finley going to be 60 feet away now.
Grace Dicker moves down to first base. That brings up Dressen
with the runners on the corners.
Yep, Carly Reyes on deck. 1 out.
So Dressen steps in now.
I would expect Grace to be going here first pitch.
And she does. And she easily gets there.
Yeah. She's taking her time going over the second base, kind of trying to distract them, but they didn't bite on it. So she's in the second with a defensive indifference.
Yeah, they didn't bite. The runner stays at third. The score is still 3-2 here. Here's the pitch to Dressen, high and outside.
So that evens it up 1-1 count with Dressen with 1 out. Runners at second and third now.
Dressen steps in. Chavez gets her pitch call, toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. Dressen takes a hack at that one, 1-2 the count.
It fouls that off back behind the catcher. Ray is over here giving her some words of encouragement.
Base hit could, I don't want to say blow it wide open, but certainly help our cause.
Sure would.
As we do lead by 1 run now, 3-2. Bottom of the 5th inning. 2 runs here in this inning to help the Billies out. Here's the pitch to Dressen. That's going to go over the center fielder's. No, boy, the ball looks like it's going to carry a lot more. They tag up and we score. Maddie tags up.
He has a hard hit fly ball at the center. Kind of got held up with the wind, so it didn't go quite as far as it probably normally would.
It's weird. The wind is can be deceiving. I thought that ball was actually going to sail over her head. And
yeah, kind of got hung up. Runners are able to tag and move over and drives in another run. So Finley comes in and scores. Dicker now on third base.
2 outs. Reyes up to bat. And we got a 2-run lead now.
I think their coach was arguing the tags. I think she said they left early. Umpires discuss it and say no, everything's good. So 4-2 lead Billies. Carly Reyes up to bat.
Next up for the Billies, number 19, Carly Reyes.
With Avery Holland on deck.
Reyes steps in, 2 outs. Runner 60 feet away here. That's high and outside. We got, Grace Dicker over at third, 60 feet away here.
Be nice to get one more on here.
It sure would. Billies lead at 4-2. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Reyes.
Ball high, throw down to third base. Dicker back easy.
Reyes steps in. 2-0 the count on Carly. With 2 outs, runner at third. Billies lead 4-2. Bottom of the 5th.
Good eye, Carly!
Pitch outside for ball 3, so 3-0 count on Reyes now.
Reyes way ahead here. Here's the pitch.
Low in the dirt. Reyes is going to go to first.
Ball gets past the catcher, and Dicker's going to score.
Yep. Now 5-2. 5-2 Billies in the bottom of the 5th.
So just like that, the Billies lead by 3 runs. And 4 of the 5 runs are unfolding right before our very eyes here, bottom of the 5th. Holland steps in. Must have clipped her.
I guess it
hit her on the shoulder, I think.
She's hit by pitch, so that'll take her down to first, and Reyes over to second. And we're back at the top of the lineup. Olivia Finley up.
Going to get a courtesy runner for Holland pitching, and that is going to be Cameron Robinson. Speed on the base path here. Runners at first and second. Billies with a 3-run lead. Back to the top of the order with Finley here, Olivia Finley.
Pitch high for ball 1. I believe that's 7 or 8 balls in a row now.
So 1-0 the count on Finley. That time she finds the strike zone, 1-1 the count.
It looked like she took a little off of it and was able to get it to drop down in there.
Got to give Whites, the pitcher who left the game, credit. She was keeping our batters off balance for the longest time. Here's the pitch from Chavez.
That pitch high. Yeah, Whites was very effective with her pitch placement and the speed and her speed changes and where she was placing her pitches. Able to keep us off balance anyway.
Here's the 2-1 pitch to Finley in the dirt. Reyes still over at second. And Robinson at first, so we got runners at first and second here with 2 outs. 3-run lead. Bottom of the 5th. Anderson having a little word of encouragement over there to their pitcher, Chavez. Chavez manicures mound a little bit. toes the rubber. And here is the 3-1 pitch to Olivia Findlay.
That's in there high for ball 4.
So now we got bases full. And that's going to bring up Emma Robledo, who she had a hard hit. Was that in this? Have we already batted the order?
I believe she hit White in this inning.
That's what I was just going to say. She hit the pitcher White, hit it right back at her hard.
So we've gone through our lineup in this inning.
So Robledo up to bat with 2 outs. She gets a hold of that one, but it's going to sail, and the right fielder's going to get under it, get position on it for out number 3. But the Billies put 4 runs on the board, and they lead this one 5-2. We'll be back. Top of 6 coming up. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.
Toch Well Service will take care of all your water well needs that come after drilling. They specialize in water pump installation and repairs, servicing windmills, solar pumps, jets, submersible pumps, and pressure tanks. Toch Well Service has been in business since 2002 with 83 years combined experience. Their entire staff is dedicated to their customers. Toch Well Service supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders. Toch Well Service, 830-997-2413. On the web, hillcountrywaterwell.com, and look for them on Facebook.
Dutchman's Meat Market in Fredericksburg is the place for premium meats. Not only can you find the best cuts of meat, but Dutchman's has fresh sandwiches for lunch, a variety of snack sticks, multiple jerkies, and dried sausage. Dutchman's also has a large assortment of rubs, spices, and sauces for all your meats. So go see Dutchman's at 1609 East Main in Fredericksburg, or call in an order at 830-997-5693 or online at dutchmansmarket.com.
Don't forget the poppers!
And we are back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live. Billies put up 4 runs here, and got a 3-run lead now, John, 5-2.
Make it a little more not so nerve-wracking. So,
helping out the defense, helping out our pitcher, Avery Holland here.
Top of the 6th, and that will bring up Gabby Garcia, the left fielder. And our infield's kind of shifted. Right field is now, which is Carly Reyes, has come into second base. Maddie Finley is moved over to the third base side of second base, the bag itself. So the entire infield shifted left, and right field has come in to play second base.
Here's the 1-0 pitch from Holland. Ball barely misses the mark, maybe a tad high, 2-0 the count. This is the leadoff batter, like John said, for Cibolo Steele here, top of the 6th. Billies lead at 5-2.
I believe she grounded out the first her last at bat. The foul ball, bunt attempt foul down the third baseline.
2-1 the count. Top of the 6th inning. Thank you all for joining us here at Billies.live. TexasRadio.net. We certainly appreciate it.
The swing and a miss.
Happy to announce we've split off into another crew. We got another crew for baseball and still looking for some sponsors. So if you'd like to sponsor Battling Billy Baseball, and we've got also a baseball softball package, by all means email us. TexasRadioNet@gmail.com or info@billies.live.
Yeah, so Miss Garcia now switches back to the right side, and our defense shifts back to normal. There's a hard hit ball, fly ball out to center field. Carly Nedgen able to get underneath it for out number 1.
So 1 down. Got another lefty up here for Cibolo Steele. That's going to be number 6. As we are back to the top of their order now with Azalea Ramos, the center fielder.
Yeah, she bunted for a base hit her last at bat. I think she's the one that bunted, and the ball was like it stuck in mud. It just hit the ground and stopped, didn't move.
So 1 out, nobody on. Billies lead by 3. Good pitch there. 0-1 the count. Good to see the Billies bats come to life. Took a while, but they woke up. Here's the pitch. High, outside. Evens up the count at 1-1 on Ramos. Ramos ready to go to work quickly here. Here's the pitch from Southpaw Holland. That's going to be a hit over the left fielder, Ashlyn Weinheimer, for out number 2.
Yeah,
didn't take Ashlyn long to get position on that one.
Well, same thing with that ball. It kind of got underneath it just a little bit, and it kind of got up in the air, and that breeze caught it and kind of held it up. Again, it was one of those that looked like it's going to go a lot farther than it did.
Breeze blowing in. Brandolyn D is up now. Third baseman for Cibolo Steele.
She had a single to left her last at bat.
Billy still with a 3-run lead here, 5-2. Nebgen runs up on that one for out number 3 there from center field.
Good job by Nebgen there.
Good job there, Billy defense. Good job, Avery Holland, who's going the distance so far on this one. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Billy's lead 5-2. We'll be right back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.
Why buy from Bob Price Chevrolet in Fredericksburg? Hassle-free pricing. No big city gimmicks. Low pressure. Quality service. And Bob Price Chevrolet has a large selection of inventory, a waiting area, covered service area, and showroom. The answers are obvious. Bob Price Chevrolet, 1225 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. On the web, bobpriceautogroup.com.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the lush, thriving lawn from All Around Irrigation, LLC. We are dedicated to providing friendly, professional service to leave you with outstanding results. We have built a reputation for getting the job done right. We offer a number of services, including land clearing, development, rain collection, drainage, and of course, landscaping irrigation. The grass can be greener on your side when you call All Around Irrigation, LLC today.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and the Billies with a 3-run lead over the 6A Lady Knights, Cibolo Steele. Billies lead at 5-2. Ashlyn Weinheimer leading off here, bottom of the 6th for the Billies.
I have Ella Weinheimer on deck.
That windscreen on the fence is growing on me.
Yeah, I like it.
Different look, isn't it?
Yeah, that black.
Yeah.
Red lettering, white outline. Red letters are outlined with white on a black windscreen.
Weinheimer hits that one down the third baseline foul. She'll live to see another pitch here. 0-1 the count. It's hard to believe, got a game Saturday morning at 10 against Comfort, and then Tuesday, Bandera here in town, 6 o'clock. District begins.
First game of district already.
Unba. Man, this year, I still feel like I'm in January, and it's what, March 12th? It's kind of freaky.
Well, it's 80 degrees today, so I don't feel like I'm in January right now. But, but yeah, time has flown by. It's gone by very quick.
2-1 the count on Ashlyn Weinheimer.
I mean, it seems like it was just Christmas and New Year's.
I know. Time flies the older you get, it feels like. Here's the pitch to Ashlyn Weinheimer. Low.
So, JD, you stocked up on your TP yet?
What is the...
Everybody else seems like they have.
It's off the shelves, like literally.
I don't get it. foul ball down the first baseline.
I just decided to give up on the toilet paper and stock up on corn cobs.
You know,
the old outhouse way.
I'm going to start bagging leaves off the ligustrum tree behind my house, and I'm going to mark it as organic toilet paper.
Oh, man, of all the things to be out of. You would think hand sanitizer, and Ashley Weinheimer draws the walk.
Yeah, I get the hand sanitizer and the wipes.
I mean, you would think all that would be out, but anyway.
You know, I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand it. I mean, I thought it was a respiratory illness, not explosive diarrhea. So I don't know.
Last I checked, I think you're right. So Ella Weinheimer up now. Ashlyn at first. She walks. Here's the pitch to Ella. Outside, low. Ashlyn dives back over to the bag at first. 1-0 the count on Ella, and we have a 3-run lead here with no outs. Billies lead at 5-2. Bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th with Maddie Finley on deck. Ball in the dirt for 2-0 count now.
Weinheimer steps in. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Their ball low. But, you know, I think you got it figured out, though. You know, I saw one of your posts earlier. It said just eat all those chips and queso. And you eat all that queso, you're not going to need that toilet paper.
500 gallons of queso and 250 pounds of chips. I'm set. In case I got a quarantine. 3-1 the count now on Ella Weinheimer. See if she can get a hold of one here.
Yeah.
On a 3-1 count. Chavez checks her wristband. Here's the pitch. Ella hits that one to the third baseman. She fields it cleanly and is able to throw her out at first.
Before she moves Ashlyn over to second base.
With one out. It's going to bring up second baseman, Maddie Findley, for the Billies. With one out, and Ashlyn Weinheimer waiting to score over there at second. Beautiful day for softball. I keep thinking it's in the back of my mind it's Saturday, but it's Thursday, spring break.
Hard foul ball down the first baseline.
Straighten that one out a little bit, kid. Billies have a little momentum. Hopefully they'll keep that going into district play. Like we mentioned already, Tuesday night, this coming Tuesday, Bandera here.
That pitch high for ball 2.
1-1 the count on Maddie Findley. With one out.
Yeah, you got Bandera Tuesday and then Bernie on Friday in Bernie.
Nice effort there from Royer, the first baseman for the Lady Knights, laying out for that one.
Yeah, that was a good try right there. That's all effort.
Big game on the road next Friday, 1 week from tomorrow in Bernie. That's a big one.
That's going to be a big one.
Of course, you got to have the mentality we did last year, one pitch at a time.
A swing and a miss by Finley for strikeout. The out number 2. And that will bring up Grace Dicker with Ashley Dressen on deck.
And Ashlyn Weinheimer waiting over there at second. Base hit could open up this lead even more. We lead by 3 runs, 5-2.
Off speed to Dicker down low for ball 1.
1-0 the count on Dicker. Chavez checks the wristband, toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Dicker. High, outside. 2-0 the count. Billies play Saturday morning at 10 a.m. in Comfort.
Foul ball down the first baseline. So that'll bring the count to 2-1.
Two and one the count with 2 outs. Dicker steps in. Here's Chavez with the pitch. Grace gets a hold of that one. Center fielder able to make the play on it for out number 3. She covered some ground for that one.
Yeah, she tracked that one down at the warning track out there, looked like. That ball was hit well.
So our score remains Fredericksburg 5, Cibolo Steele 2. Billies lead it by 3 runs. We'll be back. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.
American Muffler and Brake is trusted by folks throughout Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country for general vehicle repair, muffler and brake repair, shocks and struts, alignments, air conditioning, tune-ups, starters, alternators, all general repair on vehicles. Heath Bratcher and his staff are dedicated, honest, and dependable. American Muffler and Brake, 1230 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Call 830-990-8757.
Arrowhead Bank has provided quality banking services for the Texas Hill Country for 96 years. This time-tested practice continues even in today's technologically advanced world. Online commercial services, person-to-person payments, and mobile banking are just a few of the products Arrowhead Bank offers for your financial convenience. Visit us today at arrowheadbanktexas.com and try us out for safe and sound banking technology. Arrowhead Bank, a better brand of banking since 1923. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back, TexasRadio.net, Billies.live. Beautiful day for softball. We're all smiles because the Billies have a 3-run lead here.
Have Michaela Madrid, the catcher, will be up. We're in the top of the 7th, so this should be, they get 3 outs here. This should be ball game.
Avery Holland going the distance here, pitching the full game. Hopefully she can seal the deal here.
Finish strong, kid. Finish strong.
Finish strong. Southpaw. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's how you want to start. 0-1 the count.
Boy, that was a big swing.
And that is number 9 batting right now.
Yeah, Michaela Madrid.
The catcher for the Lady Knights.
Yeah, she flied out foul over here to Ella, her last at bat at first base.
Holland toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. That one high and inside. 1-1 the count. Five to 2 our score. Billy's leading by 3. Here's the pitch. Skyscraper hit out to Carly Nepkin. She runs up on it for out number 1.
Yeah, that ball reached a point. It went up really high, and it reached a point where the wind caught it and actually looked like it was blowing it back in towards the infield.
Yeah, she had to cover a little ground running forward to the ball.
Yeah.
That one a little bit difficult to get position on, too, but she did it. Good play out there from Nepkin.
She did a great job there.
1 out.
Brings up Lauren Anderson, the second baseman. She struck out swinging her last at bat.
Here's the pitch from Holland.
Oh, that looked like a good pitch. Avery got a big smile on her face.
1-0 the count.
Dresden and Avery, they're laughing about that last pitch.
Yeah, because that was beautiful. That was a thing of beauty.
Foul ball down the third baseline.
1-1 the count on Anderson. Billies lead it by 3, 5-2, and they have a chance to seal the deal here and get another W. But got some work to do yet.
Got 2 more outs.
It ain't over till it's over. Got to get these last 2 outs here. Anderson steps in. Holland toes rubber. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Avery. Change up. 2-1 the count. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Holland to Anderson. Hit to Dicker. She fields it cleanly. Over to first. Ella at first for out number 2. So they just need to get one more out here, John, and get the W.
Yeah.
Keep that momentum going into district.
That was a hard hit ground ball at Dicker. Dicker just gobbles it up and makes a routine throw over to third. Made it look easy. That play wasn't that easy, is what she made it look.
Great play from Dicker. 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Emma Royer, the first baseman for Cibolo Steele. Billies with a 3-run lead here, 5-2. Here's the pitch from freshman Holland. That one hit to Reyes at right field. She fields it cleanly, and the Billies are going to win. Avery Holland's going to get another W in the circle for the Billies, and they're going to win this one 5-2. God bless you, folks. They're lining up now. The Billies with another W. Don't forget, Saturday they're going to be playing in Comfort Saturday morning at 10 a.m., and then district play will begin here Tuesday, this coming Tuesday against Bandera.
Starting quick.
That's going to do it for our broadcast. God bless you, folks. Take care. TexasRadio.net, Billies.live.